how I'm gonna go live, man, from here on out. I'm just gonna be riding in my truck and kind of showing y'all what I do. You know what I'm saying, from day to day. You know what I mean? I had an issue with before, you know what I'm saying, figuring out how to make content, man, because I actually do this pallet business. You know what I'm saying? I don't really consider myself like a content creator like that. You know what I'm saying? I got a pallet business that I run, so it was hard for me to, you know what I'm saying, figure out time to create content. So I was like, man, let me just go ahead and get a mount, and you know what I'm saying, while I'm doing my job and while I'm working, you know what I'm saying, I can create content that way. You know what I mean? So if y'all can hear me, let me know, can y'all hear me? You know what I'm saying? Do I sound good? Do I sound clear? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me or not. So, you know what I'm saying? This is gonna be kind of like my therapy session. I be on the road quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? When I be going to pick up pallets and do this thing. And you know what I mean? Sometimes like I get tired of listening to the radio or whatever it is I got, you know what I'm saying, in my ear. And I just be wanting to talk to people. I be going through my phone and calling folks, and some people working and stuff like that, and they can't talk. So I be like, man, who am I gonna talk to? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna invite folks while I'm riding. You know what I'm saying? I can't read the screen. I gotta pay attention to the road. But if you wanna hop on the line with me, you know what I'm saying, and talk about pallets, if you're interested in getting into this pallet business, you wanna hop on with me, you know what I'm saying, hop on with me. We can chop it up. I got an hour to my next destination. What I'm doing is I'm going to one of my vendors to pick up some pallets that I'm gonna sell to a customer. And so I'm gonna make a couple $100 a day. It's probably gonna take me about 3 hours round trip. You know what I'm saying? To make a couple $100. You feel me? So this is what I do from day to day, and I might work about 4 or 5 hours a day and make a couple $100, sometimes $1,000, sometimes $2,000. It just depends. You know what I'm saying, with this pallet thing. So this is the way that I'm gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, bring y'all content. It's a little weird for me just to talk at a screen. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this how it goes these days. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving y'all my thoughts. You know what I'm saying, and what it is that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying, and what I got going on, and then how, if you're interested in getting into this pallet business, you know what I'm saying, and learning about the pallet business from me, from Pallet Pros Academy, and I can teach you, you know what I'm saying, how I do the business and how I've been successful doing what I'm doing. So I'm at 5 years in this game. It's been one of the best decisions for me that I've ever made. You know what I'm saying? And I've been able to take care of my family 100%. It's helped me build confidence. You know what I'm saying? It's helped with a lot of different stuff for me in my life. You know? And if you're a pallet person out there and you picking up pallets and you tired of dealing with the BS that comes with that from the way that you've been doing it, you know what I'm saying, then you can learn how to, you know what I mean, do it the Pallet Pro way. So it's just me talking, you know what I'm saying? And like I said before, if you want to hop on the line and ask me questions, you know what I mean, get on the line, let's talk. I got about an hour before I get to my next spot anyway, like 45 minutes, so I got time. You know what I'm saying? Come hop on the line, let's chop it up, let's learn something, you know what I'm saying, about how to move these pallets, how to take warehouse material that warehouses need to get rid of, that you charge for removal, and then you able to resell those same materials to other people. The bread and butter is gonna come from pallets, the wood pallets. That's my area. But you can make money on plastic pallets. You can make money on drums. You can make money on crates. You know what I'm saying? You can make money on Gaylord boxes. You can make money basically anything that a warehouse needs to get rid of. If it's in good condition, you can turn around and resell that same stuff, you know what I'm saying, to another warehouse. You just got to get out there and find out exactly what the people need. The great thing about this business is it's pretty much foolproof, because the world pretty much got to end in order for customers to stop shipping. You know what I'm saying? Every business that is shipping stuff or receiving stuff is gonna have pallets. They gonna have Gaylord boxes. They gonna have drums. You know what I'm saying? So you can get in where you fit in with that, and it could be a side hustle for you. You know what I'm saying? Make a couple dollars here or there, or it could be something that you scale up. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I always preach ownership. I preach, you know what I'm saying, getting your own spot, getting your own warehouse. You feel me? Getting, you know what I'm saying, getting your own stuff. That way, you know what I'm saying, you're not having to deal with, you feel me, people holding you hostage. You know what I'm saying? You have ownership of your own stuff. So you have your own trucks. You have your own warehouse. You have your own forklift. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. If you want to talk, you want to chop it up with me, you know what I'm saying? Hop on the line, you know what I'm saying? And let's go, let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Also, at the same time, what we're doing right now too, if you want to become a part of the group, right now we're letting 100 people into the group at no cost. So you can get into the group, you can learn at the same time. I believe that having a community is the best way to help build confidence and to, you know what I'm saying, and to learn from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Having information is great, but then when you link up with other people and you're able to talk in real time with other people, that helps at the same time with, you know what I'm saying, building that confidence up. You know what I mean? That you have, that you need or whatever. So let me know if y'all can hear me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be talking just to be talking if folks can't hear me. So if you can hear me, you know what I'm saying, just let me know that the audio's good. Let me know where y'all at. You know, I'm in Georgia. And it's cold right now. I'm trying to get ahead of the curve, man, so we can get some snow tomorrow, allegedly. You know what I mean? So I don't know how that's gonna be. But we out here hustling. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Do I sound clear? Or is my audio bad? Let me know. But yeah, this is basically my therapy, man. I'm gonna be talking to folks and telling y'all what my hopes and goals and dreams is. You know what I'm saying? What my plans are for Pallet Pros Academy, what my plans are for my business going forward. And I just hope to be able to help and impart this information and mindset onto other people, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to see other people win, you feel me? I'm really big about my community, you know what I'm saying? And I want folks to get out here and, okay, cool, appreciate that, baby. I just want other people to get out here, you know what I'm saying, and win, you know what I'm saying? Because if I can do it, then I know that y'all can do it too. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take much. You know what I mean? And this pallet business is so easy to get in. You know what I'm saying? Because the barrier of entry is so low. It doesn't take much. You just need some guidance and somebody to tell you and teach you how to do it the right way. So you're not out here spinning your wheels and doing back-breaking work for no money. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what your value is. You know what I'm saying? Because these streets, for real, are heartless. And people will take advantage of you if you don't know what your value is. And I see a lot of people in this pallet business, you know what I'm saying, get taken don't know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a game that you just want to hop into and you don't know what you're doing, because people gonna take advantage of you. I'm gonna tell you the way that people take advantage of you. They say, man, I want to give you guys pallets for free. Now, if you just hopping in this game, you know what I'm saying, and you out here picking up pallets, and you get somebody that's like, yo, I'm gonna give you some pallets for free, you like, oh, okay, cool. But that's they trash. That's the stuff that they trying to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? So of course they gonna give you the trash for free. And if you brand new and you don't know what you're doing, you gonna pick it up for free. I see a lot of people out here doing that. That's the first way you get taken advantage of. And I'm here, and I got taken advantage of like that when I first got to this game, because I didn't necessarily know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? But I quickly learned that, shoot, man, if I'm out here picking up stuff, I gotta charge people to remove this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one thing I want any of y'all to learn. You know what I'm saying? Know what your value is, because people will take advantage of you. So anyway, they want to give you pallets for free. You don't know what you're doing with them. You don't have no clientele. You don't have nothing. So you're going to go pick up these pallets for free. Now, if they call any other people, you know what I'm saying, trash removal, junk removal, all these other people got a fee that they charge to remove stuff off of people's property. But here you are, because you're so eager to get into the pallet business, that you're going to do it for free. Bam, they done got you. You know what I'm saying? Man, don't ever do nothing for free for these folks out here, man. Everything got a price. You know what I mean? You're going to find yourself in a bad situation where you're losing money and you're losing time. You know what I mean? Charge them folks to remove that stuff. And guess what? A lot of people going to have that knee-jerk reaction where they going to say, they're going to be like, nah, we don't want to pay. We got a guy that, you know what I'm saying, pick up for free or whatever, but he ain't been coming around. Most people ain't gonna pay you. That's just the reality of the situation. But guess what? A no today doesn't necessarily mean a no forever. You just sit and wait. Those pallets, that stuff is gonna build up, and eventually they're not gonna have nobody to remove it, and they gonna call you back. You know what I'm saying? They gonna call you back. They gonna say, man, look, how much you want? And that's when you tell them the price. So that's the first rule. Whenever you start doing this business, you talking to people, charge people to remove their pallets. Just charge them. Start off with that. Now, as you become more versed and you understand what it is that you're dealing with, then you can get into the different specific negotiations and figuring out how you want to run the stuff. You know what I'm saying? But rule of thumb is to charge. Every pallet that I pick up now, I'm making money on the front end and I'm making money on the back end. I charge people to pick that stuff up. I charge people to pick it up, and then I get paid on the back end when I resell it. If anybody wants to hop on the line with me, you know what I'm saying, hop on the line with me, you know what I'm saying, we can chop it up. I'm driving right now, so I can't read any type of comments or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to hop on the line with me and ask me any type of questions, hop on the line with me. Let's chop it up. I'm going to one of my vendors right now. I'm about to pick up some pallets. They're about 30 minutes up the road. I'm about to pick up some custom pallets, and I'm getting built for a client that's about 30 minutes from them. So all in all, it's probably going to take me about 2 hours, you know what I'm saying, 2.5 hours to do this deal, and I'm gonna make about $1,000. And that's it. I had an order I did earlier before that I made about $1,000. So today's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, for about 5 hours worth of work, I'm making about 2 stacks today. That's after taxes, by the way. You know what I'm saying? That's after taxes. And so it just, you know what I'm saying, that's how my days are. Some days I make 2,000, some days I make 500, some days I make 100. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the week, it typically shakes out to about anywhere per week now in this business with what I do. You You know what I'm saying? It shakes out to about $3,500 to $5,000 a week is what I make right now, which is good money. And I don't work 40 hours a week. I probably work about 30 hours, 25 to 30 hours a week, give or take. You know what I'm saying? That's what I make, and that's how often I work. And I come home every night. I'm not on the road. I'm not in different states. You know what I'm saying? And I come home every evening. Had a great time. You know what I'm saying? Now my goal for this year is I'm trying to be making about 10 stacks a week after taxes. That's really my goal. I got some strategies and stuff that I'm gonna be doing in order to get to that goal. You know what I'm saying? About 10 stacks a week. And I do this by myself. You know what I'm saying? My wife helps me. She helps me with the admin, the back end stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I have some workers that I pay part-time to do some work inside my warehouse. But the way I have it set up is I outsource a lot of the big work to other people. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that I can't take care of. I give up a percentage of what I make so other people can do the work, and then, you know what I'm saying, I make my split that way. You know what I mean? But I do pretty much all this stuff on my own. You know what I'm saying? I have a very small team with me, and that's just how I found out that works the best for me in order to make this business run and be very profitable. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all trying to hop on the line, man, hop on the line. Let's chop it up. Ask questions. You know what I'm saying? The only way you're going to learn is asking questions. You know what I'm saying? You can sit here and watch me talking or whatever, but shoot, you know what I'm saying? Ask questions. Ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Hop on the line with me. Let's chop it up. Let's talk. I got some time, you know what I'm saying, until my next spot, until I get to my next spot. So, you know what I mean? Don't be a fly on the wall and just observe it. You know what I'm saying? If you're really trying to learn something, hop on, you know what I'm saying, from an expert, somebody that's been doing this stuff day in and day out, you know what I mean, for a while. So I wanted to give y'all a more insight into my world and what I do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just a regular dude, you feel me? I just figured out a way to make some really good money in this pallet business. You know what I'm saying? And do it the Pallet Pros way. So if I can do it, you can do it. You know what I mean? I just got out here and I applied myself. And I talked to people. You feel me? Social media and everything is filled up with so much stuff that's called distractions. You know what I'm saying? We can sit here and watch YouTube and pop the balloon and all this ratchet stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I ain't hating on that. I like ratchet stuff too. But at a certain point, you know what I'm saying, it's time to get down to business, especially if you're trying to change your life. You feel me? If you're tired of being in the same spot, you know what I'm saying? If you're tired of being in the same spot that you've been in, you know what I'm saying, and you know it's time to make a change, that might be a reason that you're here. That might be a reason that you follow me. You might look at me as an inspiration. You know what I'm saying? You might be like, yo, man, shoot, I like what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what he got going on. I ain't doing nothing special. I just figured out. I done figured out. You know what I'm saying? A way to make money and make good money. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to help y'all out and do the same thing wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? Whatever state that you at, whatever city that you at. You know what I'm saying? You could do the exact same thing that what I'm doing. And it doesn't have to be about pallets. It could be about something else. You know what I mean? So, if you want to chop it up, let's go. But yeah, anyway, man, for my goal this year, man, the real money is in custom pallets. You know what I'm saying? Once you start this business and you learn A lot of people don't give you what they call 48 by 40 pallets, which is the standard size pallet. The reason that's a standard is because those fit perfectly on a 53-foot box truck. So they became a standard. When you get out into this world and you start getting into these pallets, that's typically what you're going to come across the most. The problem with the standard pallet is everybody's selling standard pallets. Most customers need standard pallets. You know what I'm saying? The pallet yards need standard pallets. You're going to have to keep a small portion of the standard pallets for your business. But if you really want to make money and set yourself apart from everybody else, it's about getting into the custom pallet game. That and offering things outside of the standard pallets, such as crates, drums, gaylord boxes, you know, so on and so forth. If you selling a standard pallet just like everybody else, then you just gonna be hustling just like everybody else for the money. The profit margin is not gonna be there. So I teach people to get out of dealing with the standard pallet. You wanna charge for haul loss. That's number one. And then number two, you want to, as quickly as you can, get about the 48-40 game. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got to keep a small portion of 48-40 for me. And as you learn in the business, yeah, you know what I'm saying, you can sell 48-40s. But there's a cap on what you can sell 48-40s for. With custom pallets, you can sell custom pallets. For any price. You just find out what the customer's paying, you know what I mean, and give them something either similar if they want to buy something similar, or you go get that custom pallet built. You know what I'm saying? Then you are able to charge your markup. I make the most money off of custom pallets. I got a client right now, I think I made $30 per pallet when they order on custom pallets. And they order like 50, so like once a quarter. So every 3 months they order like 50 pallets, and I'm making like $30 a pallet. It's crazy money. You know what I'm saying? So those custom pallets is definitely where it's at. Same thing with drums, same thing with gaylord boxes and stuff like that. You can sell those, you can just make a price up and slap it on there and see if the customer's willing to pay it, and they're willing to pay it. And you're there. Are there. So, but yeah, man, just riding up to this, riding north of Marietta, going to Calvin, Georgia. I got a vendor out here. I'm about to go pick up some pallets from custom pallets that they making, and I'm taking to a customer that's in the Woodstock, Georgia. That's what I got going on. But yeah, you know, everything is about the mindset. You know, we got to recondition our minds every single day. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to make it about the situation that you're in. You feel me? Are you tired of being in the same spot that you at? Are you tired of working the same job that you're working and dealing with? You know what I'm saying? Dealing with the same folks that's ain't paying you nothing, or they messing you over on the hours, or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? If you're tired of it, you know what I mean, this might be a good thing for you. If you're a truck driver and you drive over the road and you always away from your family, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I seen a video the other day that said, hey, the money in trucking is starting to go out. Man, let me know if that's true. The truck drivers, if you driving trucks, man, let me know if that's true. Let me know if that money ain't the same no more in trucking. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you're a truck driver and you're tired of being on the road and going across country and driving, man, 7,000 miles for a few $1,000, you know what I'm saying? Getting into the pallet business might be good for you. If you already a pallet guy, you know what I'm saying, and you're just trying to figure out a way to level up your business, Pallet Pros Academy might be for you. You know what I'm saying? might be for you. So, what's good? If you want to hop on the line and chop it up, hop on my line, let's go live with each other. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk. We're going to learn about the pallet business. And if you're interested in joining the Pallet Pros Academy, let's go. This is a great niche. A lot of people don't know about this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do not know about this niche. And there's money to be made in this pallet business. If you want to hop on the line with me, I'm driving, I can't read no comments like that. Let's go. Let's hop on the line, let's chop it up. If you're interested in learning about the pallet business, let's go. Pallet Pros Academy. Got any questions, just ask me questions. Pallet Pros Academy. How we can help you out. Let me know what y'all got going on. Ask any questions. Riding north of Marietta, Georgia. Like to go holler at a client. Get some pallets picked up from a vendor. Pay them, y'all, because I'm driving, it's hard for me to read and stuff, man. So if you wanna talk to me, let's go live with each other and I can talk. Request to go live with me. We can talk. And I'll help you find clients. It's hard for me to read the screen, so if you want to ask me a question, let's go live with each other and I'll answer the question that you got. That's gonna be easier. But to find clients, then you're just gonna have to knock on doors. You know what I'm saying? You gotta knock on doors to find clients. Go live with me. If y'all got questions, go live with me. You sent the request? Alright, cool. Let me see. I'm not from Albany, Savannah, Georgia. Oh, how far am I from Albany? Shit, I'm shit. Man, I'm trying to go live, but you know, give me a second. I don't know. I'm pressing going live, man. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, man, I don't know why it's not going live. But look, in order to find clients, man, what you got to do, you got to knock on doors, man.
Yo, man.
Oh, hello.
How you doing, bro?
Okay, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. We spoke. You know, it's funny. Me and you spoke around August. I ended up buying a course. I won't say their name, but I think we're probably familiar. You know, it's good info. My only problem is, well, for one, is I don't have a truck, but I know where to get a truck now. Um, but I'm close to. I won't. I'm close to Forest Park, but I'm not in Forest Park. You know what I'm saying? And what I was noticing while on the way to my job, um, there's about 3 pallet yards. What I live, to make it even simpler, I live close to a 4840 Solutions that's not in Forest Park. My issue is I see a lot of these businesses are potential businesses, but when I go to these businesses, even though I don't believe them, they're saying that they already have a pallet guy, and I'm going to these businesses and I'm looking and I'm like, there's no way y'all have, even if you do have one, there's no way they're servicing you the right way. And I feel like I'm saying the buzzwords that I was taught. It wasn't by you, but I don't feel like it's helping me. If you get what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Give me a second, man. I'm trying to listen to you on Bluetooth, bro. I don't know why it's coming out my phone speaker, man. Do I sound clear to you?
Yeah, Crystal.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best to answer those
Because
questions
I
for
feel
you,
like I spent almost $3,000 for no reason.
man. I feel you on that. So here's the thing. Have you been? How many doors have you knocked on?
Numbers wise, probably like my numbers aren't good. Like I know if I played the numbers game, I would probably get more people, but it's about 20. Like I know I should do way more than that, but um, my issue outside of that, because I'm pretty sure like I could talk myself into clients. My next issue was, let's say I did get clients, I don't have supply because I don't want to just blame this person, but where I learned from, I don't feel like it was concise enough. Like I'm aware of where to get these things, but I don't feel like I was given everything I needed to talk to suppliers. Because I'm pretty sure I can find buyers all day, you
Okay.
know?
So let's just start number one. Obviously, it's a numbers game, so you got to continue to knock on doors, right?
Right.
When I got into this business, bro, I probably knocked on like 300 to 400 doors for, you know what I'm saying? I just knocked on a whole bunch of doors. I can't necessarily say a specific number.
Right. Because it's numbers.
You're gonna have to continue to knock on doors, right? And if just because somebody tells you they got a pallet guy, that doesn't really mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Do you have business cards?
Yeah.
Okay. So the good thing is we at the beginning of the year. And how long have you been doing this for?
Well, I hit you up in about August of last year.
Okay.
I didn't have
And have you been doing it? Have you been doing this? Have you been going at it full time, or have you been doing it like part time, like here and there?
Because I don't have my own transportation, so like part time. Like I bought the business cards, and then like on the way to whatever jobs. Like I'm not from Atlanta, so but the type of businesses that I was told, I would see them and I'd give them my card or whatever, you know. So you know, it would be that type of thing.
All right. Well, number one, you got to play the numbers game. You got to continue knocking on doors.
Right.
That's the number one thing. Number two, did you look and follow the script that you have on the course?
Not your script, but not your script, but these people are not the people we're not going to name. You know.
So
yeah, I follow.
So
that
you know, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying in terms of the information provided, but if you're telling me that you're not following the script that I gave you, then you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? How can you have a particular issue if you're not following the information that was provided to you all the way? See, with that script that we gave to you, we gave you a script that you can follow for suppliers and buyers. And you have to commit to that. You have to learn that information. You know what I'm saying? When I tell you, you got to memorize that stuff, you got to memorize. It can't be something that you look at one time and put away and think that you just going to get, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Get a life-changing opportunity, because you're not, even if you were to get a life-changing opportunity, you wouldn't know how to handle it because you didn't necessarily go through the script and learn the information.
Right. And I feel that like when it comes to the pallet information, like I said, I didn't use your script. I used for the person, because I felt like since I invested this much money, it has to be, and if that made sense. And when I did it, I feel like I should have just listened to you all, but at the time my mind was in a totally different place.
Now, were you in the you're in the Facebook group as well?
I was in that person's Facebook group. That's what was so interesting to me. I was in that Facebook group after I purchased that course.
Okay, and then when I tried to reach out and communicate, were you communicating back with me at that time?
No, I'm not in yours. I was in that other person's one, because I just bought it this year, and I actually had saw. Well, I saw something interesting when I was in it. One, it wasn't that much interaction, but it was one business that was in there, and I just found it interesting. It seemed like this business was the only one that actually had legitimate business. If you get what I'm saying.
I completely understand what you're saying, man. And you got to forgive me. Like I said, for some reason, it's coming through my the speaker on the phone, and I'm not able to hear you, my Bluetooth, so I got to get that fixed.
All right.
But what I would say is this, man. So you bought the course from me already, right?
No, I bought from that other guy.
Oh, you bought it from the other guy. I mean, you could say the other name.
Oh, I bought the Simplest Business. You know, I bought.
Okay, you got the Simplest Business. I'm familiar with the Simplest Business.
Yeah. That's why I just didn't want to. Yeah, I bought that. I bought their Facebook course or their thing in their course, and I had saw well, I had saw
Oh,
this.
okay, all right, yeah. Okay, so here we go, man. My fault. I'm thinking that you was in my group,
No,
man. So
mm-mm.
my apologies, man. For assuming that, brother. So yeah, so here's the thing with that. I can't speak on how other people approach the pallet business,
Exactly.
you know,
Yeah.
and what their strategies are. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is tell you what our strategies are. So what I would say, man, is, bro, shoot me a DM. You know what I'm saying? And let's get a call going, and and we can see how we can help you out on that side. You know what I'm saying? Because I get it. If you already spent a whole bunch of money with somebody else, I get that you probably kind of hesitant, like, man, do I feel like really spend a lot of money again? You know what I'm saying? For the essentially the same information, right? I
Right.
I
Right.
I
But
get
but
that.
I,
I,
but I will say this, even though it might be the same information. When I saw your YouTube page, and this, mind you, I contacted you and I saw your YouTube page before I ever bought it. So, but once I bought that information, and then I went through the course. You know, I went through the course from brokering to all of that. Like I did the whole 9 yards. But the whole time I kept thinking, like, well, man, this guy gave me so much more valuable information for free to the point where if I listened, I could have had a six-figure business without even paying that upfront money. So then I went through this person's Facebook group and I wasn't impressed. Not no shot at him, you know, because it's good information, but I just didn't think it was enough info, and it made me want to re-interact with you all. But like I'm trying to build my money back, and then when I know we're in a similar area, I also want to know if it was possible we could work together because I got the drive, if that's even possible.
okay, well, we gotta. I would say, DM me, man. We can see what we can do. But you down at Forest Park, right?
Uh,
So
I'm really close to the Thomasville.
okay,
Right there. It's right there.
yeah, I got one client. Okay, Forest Park, that's down 75 South,
Yep.
right? Okay. Uh, what I would say, man, from time to time, I get people, and you got an issue with finding clients, right? Do you have supply?
I know where to find a lot of supply because it's
Because
right in that
the
area.
thing about,
It's supply everywhere down there.
yeah, it is. There's a lot of supply. The thing about finding suppliers and finding buyers is the same thing. It's the numbers game. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because you don't know when you're knocking on somebody's door, you don't know if they're gonna be a supplier or a
And a
buyer.
lot of times they're the same person.
A lot of times, you're right. A lot of times they are the same person.
Mm-hmm.
So you just got to really play the numbers game on that one, man. Now, what I would say is this: when it comes to that supplier side, I I I, I preach charge for haul off because I'm pretty sure you run into a situation where people want to give you trash and just give it to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Don't ever pick up any of that stuff for free.
Oh no,
Ever.
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? Now I start off charging $250 just for removal. Price goes up from there, depending on how much they got. The most I've gotten off of charging for removal, I've gotten $3,000 in one day off of the job.
Okay.
So,
Mm-hmm.
to remove pallets. And guess what? I was able to take those same pallets and resell 75% of them. So that day, I probably made like $5 grand. You know
See,
what I'm
and
saying?
this was the issue I had with one client. I was downtown. Just kind of going around downtown, and I found this furniture place, right? And I just happened to see like they had a drum outside. They didn't have a lot of supplies, but, you know, they had a drum, they had a pallet, and they had one 8-foot pallet. So I was out there, and I knew that they couldn't be no big operation. But when I went there and talked to them, for some reason, they didn't want to help me. We could talk about that later. But they didn't want to really do business with me. Then they was telling me they were spending $2 a pallet, which I knew was a flat out lie. I knew that was a lie.
Yeah. You gotta know your value and your worth, man. I don't do anything for free these days. And if you feel like you're getting lowball, leave that stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just go. But I understand at the same time. See, you looking at it from the aspect of, man, I got to make my investment back,
Mm-hmm.
right? You know what I'm saying? You like, I got to make my money back, so I'm gonna take what I can get.
And I
Which
didn't take
one
that.
hand,
I would never take that though.
exactly. On one hand, I understand. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But on the flip side, you got to know your value and your worth.
Mm-hmm.
The great thing about the pallet business is it's not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
At all.
So you got to keep on working it. Your suppliers, to find your suppliers is the same way you find the buyers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep on knocking on doors. Keep on knocking on doors. If you get situations where people want to haul that stuff off, then what you could do is charge them to haul it off, and then since there's a whole bunch of pallet yards near you, take that scrap or whatever that you get and take it to the pallet yard. There's nothing wrong with using pallet yards now to make some quick money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what I would do if I was you, let's say you get suppliers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And while you find them buyers, do this. Follow this strategy. While you find them buyers, charge them to haul that stuff off. But then take it over to the pallet yards that will take that. And then at the very least, you know you made some money for the day to that buyer.
Made more than what I would have made. Still, that's more than I would have made in a day in the job. Still, it's still more than I would have made one day working. Still,
there you go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let's just say you charge somebody $500, and then you're able to take it to the pallet yard. Let's say the pallet yard is giving you like 50 cents a pallet or something like that. Depending on how many pallets, you still might make 150 off the sale of the scrap, right?
Exactly.
All that stuff. But you made 500 on the haul off. You see what I'm saying? And then until you find that buyer, you know what I'm saying? Then that's where you can get to the bigger money. But at the very, very least, I made some money on the haul off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So I have another question. And if I'm taking too long and I'm taking from other people, just let me know. I can definitely DM you. But
well, I got to get this Bluetooth situation squared away as well too. I can hear you, but it's like I'm having to listen to this little small speaker on this phone.
Hey
man,
I got
about 5 to 7 minutes before I get to my destination. But go ahead and asking this question.
Hey, I'm a tech guy. If we ever meet in person, I can probably help you with all that. I'm tech savvy too. But do you do the mixed load method? Because I was learning about that and it sounded good, but
do I do the mixed load method?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I do the mixed load method. So I have a client of mine that when I first got them, this is what I'm telling you. Like I'm telling you stuff that I've learned. That's why I tell people to charge for haul offs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I got a client that I bring pallets to every single week. They order weekly from me. They order 120 pallets from me every week. I make good money on that end. Now where I messed up is they have a lot of scrap that they get rid of, but the scrap is good. It's really good. It's basically perfect pallets, but they all different sizes, right?
Oh wow.
Now, at the time when I first started, I didn't have the confidence to tell them that I was going to charge them to haul the stuff off. I was just happy to get the sale from the regular pallets, right? So I put myself in a situation where I'm obligated to take their old pallets away for free. Like I said, they're not broken. They're just odd-sized pallets that they don't use, right? So I was taking it to the pallet yard to get 50 cents per pallet. But what I noticed, I was like, yo, these pallets are good. I can resell these pallets. So I actually found a client that was buying 4840s from me, but I convinced them to start taking that mixed load from me. And I sell the mixed load to them. They buy like 200 pallets at a time, and I sell each pallet like at $4.50. So I make like close to $1,000, and they order like every like 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
So that's how I did the mixed load, because what I do is when I pick it up from my client, I don't do no separating or anything. They just
Right.
arrange it real nice and they put it right on my truck. So it's a truly mixed load. You know what I'm saying? It's a truly mixed load. They pick it up, they put it on my truck, and I take it down to my client.
And your client, like, for anybody who's listening, because I don't want to give away all of it, but the client that you have doesn't have an issue with that because you're servicing them better than how they were being serviced before.
Yeah, they don't mind, because guess what they did was this client actually was spending money. What I found out was they would get a 4840, but they would end up having to cut that 4840 down to the size of whatever,
Right.
like,
Right.
they put on top of it. You know what I'm saying? And so I recognized that, and I was like, look, man, I got this mix load that has a whole bunch of different size pallets on there that might be able to help you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to cut stuff down. And they looked at it, was like, oh, this is perfect.
It's genius.
You know what I'm saying? And it just worked out. So my mix load, the one scrap customer that I do have that I get scrap from, that I don't charge for, because they like I said, they're a legacy customer. I've had them for a couple of years. That mixed load goes to another client.
I'm imagining you get done this for them too then. I'm imagining you get done this for them too then.
You said dunnage?
I'm imagining you get done this out of that mixed load as well.
No, at this point, there's no dunnage.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's just odd size pallets.
Okay.
All odd size.
Still good. It's still great.
Great. But that's the only customer that I don't charge to remove pallets, because they're a legacy customer.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, I charge to remove pallets. You know what I'm saying? And every single new client is in charge. As a matter of fact, I am actually going to start charging them to remove pallets in the future. I just got to get some things right on my side in case you know what I'm saying, they tell me no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I doubt they would though, like, because the type of people we're dealing with, and if you've been doing it for years, I'm pretty sure you won't have the issue. I'm gonna speak it for you. I'm pretty sure you won't. I hope you don't. You know, but that's awesome. Like, do you find yourself having to get new clients a lot too? That was another question I had for that other person.
Do I find myself what?
Having to get new clients a lot.
Yeah. Yes, that's always going to be a revolving door. Yeah,
I see.
That's always going to be something that you had to deal with. Absolutely. But the thing is, I have my legacy clients. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I have my legacy clients that I've had since I got into going on 5 years. Mm-hmm. And the legacy clients that I do have are regulars. Like I said, I got basically all my regulars order pallets from me either weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly basis, and a handful of them order. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I take care of those legacy customers as well. So every once in a while, I'll buy the team pizza. You feel me?
Naturally, yeah.
I'll chop it up with them. I'll shoot the forklift driver a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Here and there.
Mm-hmm.
I do that type of stuff. So my legacy customers have stayed with me. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? There's always going to be some pretty, you feel me? There's always going to be people that don't kind of cycle in and cycle out. That's why you always got to stay on top of it with the marketing. So I do, I have Google ads running and stuff like that on my website. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always getting calls for people that need, you know, clients.
Man, I would love to do. I'm not gonna hold you too much longer. I would love to deal and like actually interact with you outside of this. Like I said, I'm in the area. I would love to actually. One, I want to learn from somebody who looks like me. For one, no shot to the simplest business. John is a good dude, but I just don't think. I think there's more information that should be out there for that price. You know, but I think he's a great person.
You know, I'm familiar with John, you know what I'm saying? Of course, being in this business, I've seen his videos and stuff on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The difference is I'm actually in this business actively still. I'm in the streets. You see me in my truck right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, I'm not just sitting behind a computer, you know what I'm saying, talking about like theoretical stuff. Like, I actually do this daily. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that gives me a difference between other people that might be just trying to sell a course or something. You know what I'm saying? And they sell antiquated information. You see
Very,
me.
very answer.
It's like leading by example. Like, you see me out doing the work. You know what I'm saying? So you can look at me and be like, okay, well, shit. If he's out there and it's cold, because it's cold in Georgia right now. You know what I'm saying?
So is.
If he's out there in the cold and rain and all this other stuff doing it, you know what I'm saying? Then maybe I can do the same thing as well too. And that's really ultimately what my goal is to just, you know what I'm saying, let people know
You're
that.
not selling a fantasy. You're not telling people, oh, well, you don't have to store these, because it's times you probably will have to store them. It's probably times you won't be able to sell that pallet to the pallet yard or to find that client and all
Yeah,
that. You know, like, I've seen your YouTube and I've seen, like, so that is more real to me, you know, because what he's saying could be true, but it's not 100% true. You know, it
yeah,
could
I
be.
can't speak for other people, but yeah, all I can do is tell you what I know and what I'm doing, and that's the information that I want to spread. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, definitely. Sorry, man. Appreciate you. I'm a DM you. Sorry for keeping other people
Hey,
up.
yeah, shoot me. It's all good, man. Hey, shoot me a DM, because right now what we doing too is we let people in on our it's our private group we got. We don't use Facebook, man. Facebook is old, and I've noticed that we don't really get like a lot of interaction on Facebook like that.
Mm-hmm.
So shoot me a DM, bro, and we'll chop it up, man, and we'll get you into the group we got going on.
Definitely, definitely. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. All day, man.
All right.
Be safe out there.
You too.
All right, peace. Man, I hope for the folks that was on this line, that was some good information. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know what I'm saying? This business. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing like 5 years. I'm very successful at what I do. I'm in these streets today. I'm not sitting behind it, trying to preach to nobody until you give me some hypothetical situations and stuff. I do with real life situations, real world situations. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff is coming from things that I've learned. You know what I'm saying? All the information I'm telling y'all about stuff I've learned while I've been out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Cold, in the rain, in the dark. You know what I'm saying? I've done a little bit of everything, so you don't necessarily have to do what I did. You know what I'm saying? And the stunts that I pulled to get where I was, to get where I'm at. I always like to tell a story. You know what I'm saying? I just roll up on people's property. You know what I'm saying? You get the guard shack, you get the fence, you get all of that. You know what I'm saying? When I first started out, because I was so hungry, I just rolled up on the spot. You know what I'm saying? I just rolled up on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna get mine. You know what I'm saying? That was just my mentality. You know what I'm saying? About just how to do this. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be really like on this jump. You know what I'm saying? So you really gotta be on this jump. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to be successful in anything in life, you feel me? It ain't even got nothing to do with the pallets. If you're trying to be successful, man, you gotta go after the board. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? You gotta be aggressive, man. You can't be passive. You know what I'm saying? But nothing. You know what I'm saying? That you're trying to do in your life. You know what I mean? If you really want it. You know what I mean? You gotta be on it. You feel me? So look, anyway, I'm about to pull up to my spot here in a second. It was great doing this. Like I said, it's my therapy. You know what I mean? And I'll be doing this, you know what I'm saying, a handful of times a week. And I hope that y'all, you know what I'm saying, for the folks that's watching, you know what I'm saying, I hope y'all pop back on when I get back on in a couple of days or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But keep on following me, man, because it's some good information. If you like what you hear, shoot me a DM. You know what I'm saying? It's BG, Pallet Pros Academy. I'm gone. Peace.